Well, if you haven't heard about it, then you're probably living under a rock. But I'm pretty sure you've heard about it. The new AI chatbot that is taking the world by storm? Okay, well, OpenAI has created an AI model called ChatGPT, which interacts with you in a conversational way. It's like literally talking to a very smart individual. It's like talking to Google if Google was a human. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how ChatGPT can help you create your very first website, especially if you're a beginner. I'm also going to show you how to reap the benefits of ChatGPT. Lastly, I'm going to answer the question that is burning on everybody's mind. Will ChatGPT replace developers? I mean, it can code, and if it can code, then is there really a need for developers? Are our jobs becoming obsolete? All that and more after the break. I'm just kidding. Hello everybody, my name is Skutlo. Welcome to Coding 101. I'm your captain reporting for duty. My mission is clear, making you a better developer one video at a time. Then subscribe to my channel for exclusive tutorial that show you how things work in web development. Also be sure to like this video or leave your comments in the comment section. So let's get back to ChatGPT. First thing that you need to know is exactly how do you sign up to ChatGPT. It's just simple. You just go to chat.openai.com. But it's pretty much in high demand right now, so there's a lot of traffic that it's receiving. So you need to go during like special times, maybe when it's like at night. That is exactly when to reach it, because if you don't, this is the message that you're going to get. Yes, ChatGPT is at capacity right now. Get notified when we're back. So just be sure to just like check them pretty much when it's like nighttime, and so that you can use it much more properly. Alright, so in today's tutorial, like I already told you, I'm going to teach you how to actually use ChatGPT. So after you've logged into ChatGPT, you can just like click over here to new chat. You can see that I've already been using ChatGPT. I've had many chats with ChatGPT. One of the things that ChatGPT has been helping me with is to actually make my coding a little bit better. I've been testing to see if it can find some bugs in my code. So you can actually do that. You can give it your code, and so that you can check whether or not you can find bugs inside of your code. And it's been also restructuring my English. As you can see, the way that I'm talking, English is not my first language. So I rely on tools like this and Grammarly to really help me structure or speak well or write well. So I'm going to tell ChatGPT to actually help us create our first website, a personal website. So I'm just going to say, help me create a personal website. My name is Skutlo. I am a web developer. A personal website. A personal or portfolio. Nothing too complicated. Help me create a simple personal or portfolio website. My name is Skutlo. I am a web developer. And then click over here and wait for it to respond. There you go. And it's going to give you a couple of suggestions that you can use in order to create a website. So you can see it's telling us how to actually create a website. There it says that you can use CMS, you can use templates, you can use many different things. So you can see that it's very informative. It's telling us ways that we can create websites. And I believe that after this, it's going to give us a website. Okay, so it didn't. Let me just ask it to do it. Okay, so I guess I need to be more specific. Create for me a simple HTML website, simple personal HTML website My name is Gutlo. I am a web developer. Yeah, I think that should do. There we go, and then there it is. It's creating a website for me. Let's give it some time to work. So I'm guessing it's gonna sort of like create, I guess that's the navigation. Yeah, that's the navigation. And that is the about section. And there you go. Wow, look at that. I like that it's actually like sort of adding more words into it. Okay, so that is my portfolio. And that is my contacts. And my phone number. And there's my footer. Thank you for not taking the credit, by the way. Beautiful, amazing. Alright, so I don't think this you need to know. But yeah, it's very informative. So I'm just gonna go up and just like copy that entire code. I'm gonna paste that code in Sublime Text. Then I'm gonna just open in browser. And yeah, you can see there is our simple website that we built with ChatGPT. So I'm also gonna just like maybe like create like a bug in this code. Let's say maybe I'm not gonna close something here like that. So that is essentially a bug. And I'm also gonna cancel all of this. And the useful thing about ChatGPT is that you can ask it to actually debug your code. Alright, so I'm just gonna go down over here and I'm gonna say, please help point out bugs in my HTML code. Alright, it says I'd be happy to do so. So we're just gonna provide my code. There you go. It says I see a couple of issues in your code. It says in the portfolio section for the two. See how beautiful it's that? It's actually helping me figure out the errors in my code. And it's giving me the corrected version. How awesome is that? So that is pretty good. That's pretty awesome. And on top of that, it's also kind. So this is the code that is the correct code after fixing about those errors. So I think we're gonna finish this tutorial by just like this video by answering that question: that will ChatGPT actually replace programmers? I don't think it will, because like while ChatGPT might be able to replace certain aspects of coding, such as writing generic functions or functions that are very common, but it will not be able to totally supplant programmers altogether. That's because a programmer's job is more than coding. I mean, not unless users are suddenly going to be satisfied with short command line programs written to do some tiny part of what they actually need to do. I mean, ChatGPT is a cool magic trick, and that's all it is. It's like training a dog to do something. At a certain point, it has limitations to what you have taught it. So it's like a dog that has a limited amount of tricks. That's exactly what ChatGPT is, unless they just keep on improving it and improving it. But at the end of the day, the people who are actually improving ChatGPT are the programmers. And so the programmers would need to know a little bit more than ChatGPT to actually create ChatGPT. Programmers spend less than 20% of their time actually writing code, and they spend 80% of their time monitoring and reacting to changes in business practices, company objectives, data format changes, hardware. So ChatGPT is useful to address the 20%, which is writing code. But it's going to be difficult to actually address the 80% of other things that programmers actually do. So ChatGPT at all will not be able to replace programmers. It takes a special skill to be a programmer, to be able to structure a program, follow the logic, and generate something greater than the sum of its parts. So I don't think, in my opinion, that ChatGPT is going to be able to replace programmers at all. It's going to help us be able to handle or do those tiny parts of code that are really frustrating, that we have to keep doing over and over again. But it's not going to actually be super important when it comes to the nitty-gritties or the core of actual coding. So yeah, that is about it for today's tutorial. I hope you've learned something new. If you have, hit the like button. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you have any other comments, if you think otherwise about ChatGPT, then I'm very interested to hearing your thoughts concerning this. So leave them in the comment section. If you haven't subscribed, make sure that you subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time.